Hi, everyone. My name is Daniel Silvera. I am the Director of Operations here with Pain BC, and I'm really excited to introduce Alexandra Jai from the Rhythm Bliss studio. So Alexandra, as you'll learn, is an amazing hand drumming and yoga and mindfulness teacher. So we're really excited to share this offering with you folks today, and we hope that it will be a nice stress reliever and a way to get a bit more in touch with the body. If you can go to the next slide, thank you. So I'll just say a few things about this, but of course Alexandra will give you much more context. So this is this series, Mindful Hand Drumming at Home, is part of several offerings that Pain BC is now putting in place to help people with pain during COVID-19. I'll be able to cover a couple more of our options, and you should definitely check those out if you're interested. So the reason why we thought this session would be helpful is that there's a fair amount of evidence that suggests that group drumming can help manage stress and really make us feel more connected and have those feelings of well-being. And as you all probably know, there's a lot of evidence that mindfulness and breath work are also really helpful. So, so just a note here. So this session is being recorded and will be available on our YouTube channel. We had intended to live stream it simultaneously on our Facebook page, but there's been some technical issues with Facebook, and so we're not going to be able to do that. It will be available afterwards on YouTube if you want to check it out. And I'd also really like to ask that if you can stay just for a couple of minutes at the end of the course, we'll have a quick multiple choice poll for you to share your feedback with us and allow us to modify or tweak to improve the session. And if you have more detailed feedback, we're always looking for it. And you can just email us at communications@painbc.ca. This is the second of a series of 3 sessions that we've got scheduled. There will be one more at the same time next Wednesday. You can register at the address that you see there, just at painbc.ca. You'll also find it on our Facebook page. So I did mention a couple of other things that Pain BC is doing to respond to the COVID-19 situation. So we have a gentle movement at home series of live streams. So gentle movement is a course that we've been running to teach movement professionals to deliver a very gentle series of movement exercises to help people in pain regain mobility. So we've taken that content and we've engaged a really amazing movement professional that to actually deliver the course to people. So you can find that at painbc.ca, Gentle Movement at Home. You can either register for one of the upcoming events, and you'll also be able to find the recorded sessions. We also have moved our in-person pain support and wellness groups to an online series of groups. We have 8 groups in total. They've met online actually yesterday for the first time, and they'll be meeting every 2 weeks. These groups actually we've heard a lot of really good things from participants about how they find it helpful to share their experiences with other people going through something similar. And there's also quite a bit of information and exercises that the groups go through. So I definitely recommend you to check that out if that sounds at all interesting at painbc.ca support groups. So we are also trying to aggregate everything that we have found that could be useful for people in pain during the pandemic. So we have a COVID page at our website, so just painbc.ca COVID. So you can find a lot of resources there. And you can also just call our pain support line where you can talk to somebody that can direct you to some of these resources. Well, with that, I'd actually like to yield the floor to the Rhythm Bliss folks. Alexandra and Michael.
Thank you.
Hello there, I'm Alexandra. Before we begin our session, can you please give me a thumbs up if you can hear my voice? Just want to make sure. Awesome, excellent. I want to introduce you to my partner, Michael, who's going to be supporting us today. Also, our son, Benjamin, who's going to be providing rhythm support over there. And before we start our session, I'd like to pass it over to Michael, who's going to give you a quick technical overview. And I also really want to thank Pain BC for having us. So thank you, Pain BC. And here's Michael.
So you'll notice that you're all muted, and you're muted not because we don't hear from you. We do. You're muted because there are issues of delay, and when we try to drum together online with that delay through the internet, it's very hard to get synchronized, and it sort of throws everybody off. So you're muted, but we do want to hear from you, and the way we want to hear from you is by using the chat button that's at the bottom of your Zoom screen, just off to the left of center. And you can communicate with us directly. Your chats are not going to be seen by anybody else, so let us know if you have any audio issues or you have any questions at all with that. We do encourage you to keep your video on at the end of the session. We're going to all be in gallery view, which you can access by clicking at the top right. If it says speaker view, you'll be able to see you are in gallery view. But if you don't want to be on screen, that's also fine. So yeah, I see that the microphone has gone over there with Alexandra, so you can't maybe hear me that well. But with that, we are going to move into the drum studio and get started with the session. Here we go.
Great. Oops, I walked away from you.
Yes,
All right, I'm going to begin by just telling you a little bit about myself, what we're going to be doing today, and then we'll get right to our session. My name, as I told you, is Alexandra, and I began, I was born in Santiago, Chile, and music and rhythm has always been a part of my life. At 3 years old, I began training as a classical dancer, and when I was 16 years old, I was going through a really, really rough patch, a depression, major depression and anxiety, and it was then that I was initiated into the healing power of the drum by a master drummer, Babatunde Olatunji from Nigeria. And this powerful experience changed my life, and it was there that I began a lifelong journey of learning world rhythms. I've studied Middle Eastern music and rhythm and Afro-Cuban, Brazilian, traditional African and Indian drumming from master drummers from across the globe. After performing and teaching, in 2003, I started a drum school, which had a focus of nurturing the joy, the connection, and the serenity that is inherent in hand drumming, as that's what made me always come back to the practice. And scientific research has now confirmed what Babatunde had taught us decades ago. Drumming reduces stress. Drumming reduces the pain response. Drumming improves our mood and bolsters immunity, which is so important right now. And drumming releases emotional trauma and negative emotions and negative energy. With Rhythm Bliss, what happened over 30 years of teaching is that my teaching evolved, and I began to infuse yoga philosophy and the training that I'd received as a yoga teacher, as a movement. I've studied Pilates and many other forms of movement, and I started noticing time and time again that my students received the most benefit, as I did, when I connected with my body and my breath and unified that to the powerful beat of the drum. So what we're going to be doing today is connection with our body's breath and beat. There are two crucial elements that are going to allow you to receive the most benefit. The first one is that we drum and we play and we move mindfully. So what is mindfulness as it relates to hand drumming? A wonderful meditation teacher, Tara Brach, speaks about mindfulness as a bird with two wings, and we need both of these wings in order for the bird to take flight. And the first wing is the wing of non-judgmental observation, or just awareness. So as we're playing and as we're exploring today, I want you to bring a sense of presence, just being here without judging or criticizing it. You're just here with me, and we're doing this together, and you're just with me in the moment. And the other wing is the wing of loving kindness or gentleness. And as we're playing today, we're going to infuse our practice with loving kindness, with gentleness, and so important, with compassion. And the second element, which is so crucial to our practice today, is that we play in a way and we move in a way that works for our unique bodies, and we play in a way that feels good for us. I want you to be really discerning and move in a way that allows you to work with the intuition that you have about what's best for you. That means modify everything to fit your needs. If I'm standing and you'd rather sit, sit. If you'd rather lie down, lie down. If I'm lifting my arms up and your arms don't want to go there and you want to go here, then you do it there. There is no one way. The right way is your way, and you strengthen your intuition when you move and modify to fit your needs. So let's remember that. We're drumming mindfully, and we're also moving and drumming in a way that fits our needs. So we're going to begin now by connecting with our bodies. You can stand up or sit down. It's totally up to you. And if you're standing, just make sure you're not on a slippery surface. And if you're standing, have your feet about hip distance apart. And if you're sitting in a chair, you're lengthening your spine upwards, but it's not as stiff. And now maybe we'll have a little bit of music here. There's Benjamin playing the hum. Good. And just give yourself a little wiggle here like that. Take a breath. Kind of feel like you're dropping the mind into the body. Good. And now take a breath and inhale, palms come up. And then exhale, palms down, arriving. Take another breath, inhale. And exhale out through your mouth, releasing, letting go. When you're ready, take another breath, fill up. And exhale, palms down. The arms can come up higher or lower, doesn't matter. Next breath as you inhale, filling up. And then exhale, palms down, just releasing and arriving. One more breath like that. Inhale, filling up. And exhale, noticing the rhythm of the slower breath. And you can breathe in your own time. Inhale here, your arms like wings come out. And exhale down, relaxing your shoulders and your facial muscles. Inhale, breath. And exhale. And it can be faster, slower. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Very gentle side bend here. Inhale, breath. And then just come over to one side and just feel that opening on the other side. And then inhale up. And then slowly moving to the other side. Just relaxing the shoulders. Good. Inhale up. Good. And just feeling the spine nice and long here. And then circle your shoulders forward and up on your in-breath. And then exhale back and down. And the shoulder movement can be bigger or smaller, just beginning to move through the shoulders. I want you to think about this as being like there's like this lotion in the motion. So as you're moving, you're just lubricating your joints a little bit. Good. And maybe the arms come up and over if that feels good. And then exhale back and down. We'll just do two more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Just finding your range of motion. It might be smaller. And exhale. Good. And then just bring your arms in front here and begin to circle the hands around. So we're lubricating the wrist joint, just very gentle. Good. And then the other way. Maybe the hips go around a little bit if that feels good. There's no one way here, my friends. You're just kind of moving gently, lubricating the wrist joint. Good. And then bring your hands to the center here and just very gentle wiggle your fingers. Lubricating the finger joints should feel nice and smooth. Good. Good. And then just maybe a gentle little shake like this, just a little bit, a little shake, a gentle shake, just beginning to unwind a little bit. Good. It's good for your lymphatic system to give it a little shake. Good. And let that go. Good. Now we're going to go to our drumming position. If you're not sitting down, come and get your seat. Take a seat. And I'm going to meet you here in the drumming area. So when we're drumming mindfully, we want to be very aware of sitting in a position that's going to be comfortable. So that's why I take time. I take time for us to find our best, most comfortable position. If you can, sit in a chair where you can sit forward, scooting yourself forward in your chair, so that if you move your elbows back, you're not going to hit your elbows on the backrest of the chair. One way to support your spine is to bring some pillows and place them behind your back, and that way you have a little bit of a support there. If you feel comfortable to hold your spine up while you're drumming, then you don't need the pillows behind your back. We want to feel a sense of lengthening, but not in a restrictive, tightening kind of way. So it's a gentle lengthening. We're allowing our toes to relax right down. Wiggle your toes just a little bit here, and it might feel nice to just circle the ankles real gentle, just going around, just feeling your feet. This is part of the meditation. We're dropping the mind right down to the body and feeling the feet, and then just soften your feet right down and relax them down. Good. And now just tilt to one side and another, just very gentle. And I want you to just feel the sitting bones and notice the weight on one side and the weight on the other side. And see if you can find that place where you're sitting just right even on the two sitting bones. And from there, we lengthen the spine gently, relaxing the shoulders. And a nice position for the back of our neck is if we slide the chin in a little bit and lengthen up so that we can release the tension in the shoulders by just kind of bringing the chin back, lengthening crown up. Beautiful. Now I want you to take your hands, and I'm assuming most of you don't have drum. So you're going to place your hands on your lower thighs. And all you're going to do, I'm going to do it on my drum, but you're going to massage your thighs. First of all, on the lower thigh here, and just do a little rumble like I'm doing on your thighs. And if it feels good, you can even use your fists. You just see how that feels. Now you're going to take an inhale breath, and as you do that, you're going to rumble towards the upper thigh on your inhale breath. And then exhale, massaging your thighs as you come down. Good. Do that again. Inhale breath. Filling up. Notice that. And now exhale breath, unwinding. Relax through your hips, relax your feet, relax your face. Good. Another breath. Inhale. Beginning to arrive into this moment, this breath. And then exhale, softening down. We'll just do one more like that. Inhale breath, filling up. Suspending at the top, feeling that, and exhale, stop. Good. And now I just want you to rest your hands on your thighs and just listen to the sound that you're hearing. The sound that you are hearing is the very first sound you ever heard. It's the sound of the first drummer. The very first drummer was a woman, and that woman was your mother. Yeah. We are all born drummers. For 9 months, we felt our mother's heartbeat. And after we were born, we were all comforted by lying on our chest and listening to, feeling the pulse. It's the one thing that unites us all on this planet. The heartbeat, heartbeat, yeah, heartbeat. And if you'll join me now in playing the heartbeat. Heartbeat, heartbeat, nice and gentle. Heartbeat, 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 heartbeat. Just bouncing on your thighs, feeling the rhythm of the heartbeat. Heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat. So we're going on a journey. A rhythm journey together. Heartbeat. Close your eyes if that feels good here. And I want you to imagine that you're out hiking, beautiful trees all around you, and you start climbing a little bit higher, 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 higher. The heartbeat goes faster, higher, higher, higher. Gentle on your hands, but feel the heartbeat, 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 higher, 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 and rumble, rumble on your thighs. Now eyes on me, and amazing. So you're already a drummer. It's in you, and you've had this in you before you were even born. I'm going to teach you 2 basic tones or positions where you can play a hand drum or you can play on your thigh. The first one is the lowest, deepest tone, and we use syllables to help us find the rhythms because we speak in more rhythm than we actually need for hand drumming. So if we can say the rhythm, we can play the rhythm. The deepest tone is called the goon. Can you say goon?
Goon.
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 There's that. Goon.
Goon.
Goon. And the goon is played, if you have a drum, any drum, a frame drum, any kind of drum, the center of the drum is where you get the deepest tone. And the goon on the thighs is played a little bit lower thigh, but you're not going to lean forward like this and crouch the spine. We're going to keep the spine long and just place your hands on your thigh and see where you land. That's your goon. And we're going to just lift up one hand. And I want you to think of this hand. So you're doing this with me. You're lifting a hand. You're going to think of your hand like a child and your lap like a trampoline. And the child is bouncing right in the center there, right on that lower thigh. And I'll do it on my drum so you can hear it. Maybe we'll get Benjamin in there too. Goon, goon, goon. So you're following our rhythm support and you're tapping with all of the skin of the hand on your thigh. Now I want you to do this, again, be really discerning, as gentle as you need to do it so that it feels good. You have 72,000 nerve endings on the bottom of your hands. I want you to feel it like you're waking up the energetic channels of your body and it feels good and you're rebounding like that child on a trampoline. Goon, goon, let's say it. Goon, 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 and you kick it now. Goon, goon, a goon, hey, a goon, a goon, a goon, a goon, hey, hey, a goon. That shoulder is relaxed. Goon, you're breathing high and goon, a goon, a goon, a goon, hey, hey, I'm muddy. You feel the rhythm right there. Mm-hmm. Now lift up the other hand, and all you're going to do is you're going to switch to the other hand. So when we drum, use the right and the left hand nice and evenly, balancing, symmetrical, synchronizing, connecting the right and the left hemispheres of our brain. Goon, 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 hey, 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 goon, 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 goon. Remember that shoulders relaxed and you're playing as gently as you need to so that it feels good in your body. You can rely on us for rhythm support. You just copy along and you play. Let's alternate now, right and left hand. Here we go, and we do goon, 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 hey, hey, I'm muddy. Hey, goon, 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 goon. And maybe you're doing a little bit of a twist. It just happens naturally. You can even try playing opposite hand to thigh. See what it feels like. Goon, 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 hey, if that feels good. That's it. Shoulders relaxed, spine is long, adding on already. Goes like this. We do goon, 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 goon. On your lap, it's here. Goon, 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 yeah. Keep it going. And a goon, a goon, a goon, 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 hare, yamareo, amareo, a goon, 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 yeah. A goon, 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 hey, yeah, hey, and a goon, 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 chaka, goon, 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 a goon, goon, goon. Nice and gentle connection to the pulse. Hey, goon, goon, a goon, 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 hey, hey. soft and relaxed. A goon, goon, goon. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Shake it, hey, we do a goon, a goon, a goon, 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 a goon, a goon, goon, goon. Beginning to unwind. Hare, 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 hare. A goon, a goon, a goon, 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 hey, hey. A goon, 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 hey, amare, amare, goon, goon, a goon, 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 goon. Remember, nice and gentle on the hands, but energizing your spine. Drumming is an active form of meditation. We feel the rhythm, we say the rhythm, we play the rhythm, we move to the rhythm. Yeah, hey, amare, yeah, hey, goon, goon, a goon, goon, goon. Little faster. As we go faster, keep your hands close to your thighs. Boom, 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 shake it. And we relax a little more, letting go as the rhythm gets faster. A goon, 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 shake it, oh. A goon, 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 hey, hey. A goon, 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 hey. Shake it, hey, yum, bam, 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 hey, yum, ba, hey. It feels real good. Shake it, goon, 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 shake it, go, say, hips go. The rhythm is uplifting. It feels good right there. And goon, goon, a goon, goon, goon. Say it with me. Goon, 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 goon. Hit goon, goon, a goon, 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 goon. Last one right now. Here we go. Goon, 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 goon. Amazing. So now we stop. We rub our hands here. Good. Give yourself a hug. If you did that, nice little hug. And now just let it go. Goon, played in the center of the drum or closer to your lower thigh, but never crouching over, just in a way that feels good. Good. The godo, second tone, is a higher pitched tone, and just by the positioning, it opens through the chest. So it's a wonderful position to play the drum. And what I do here, where I played my goon, my elbows were kind of in like this. With the godo, I kind of think of it as my elbows go out to the side and my hands do just a little bit, my wrists go out just a little bit. Do you notice that? And now what I don't want to do is this. See that happened to the shoulders there? We want to keep that relaxed. So it might be very small and subtle. It doesn't matter. We want to feel it more, visualizing more of a heart opening, chest opening, collarbones broad. This is a heart-opening posture. On a drum, I'm playing on the edge of the drum with the top of my palms all the way up, just like you would do on your thighs as you bring your elbows out. Now, I don't want you to play in any way that doesn't feel good for you. Mindful hand drumming is about you finding the right way to play the tones for you. So you're exploring. Remember, we're just exploring. Try bringing the elbows out a little bit and see what that feels like. Does it lift up through the chest? Can you breathe and open, creating space there, just a little bit more space. Good. And now we're just going to play the go. Oh, actually, let's say it. Go, do, go.
Go, do, go.
Go, do, go.
Go, do, go.
Go, do, go, do, go.
Go, do, go, do, go.
Go, do, go, do, go. Say it.
Go, do, go, do, go.
Go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go.
Go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go.
See how the godo kind of rolls off the tongue? It's godo, godo, go. Well, that's exactly how the godo is played. Go, do. Let's do it. Here we go. Elbows up a little bit, shoulders down. Go, do, go, do, go, do. Chick it, go, do. That's it. Go, do. Nice and gentle. You're breathing. Chick it, go, do. Go, do. Now, always when I'm playing, if you want to improvise something a little different or play on a table or you're just kind of doing it your way, go ahead. You never have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. I want to teach you from the ground up. So for those of you who've never done any music before or played any instruments, you'll see that this one, you got it. I gotcha. We're doing it together. Go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do. Good. Shake it. Ha. Do, go, do, go, do, go, do. Good. Go, do, go, do, go, do. You got it. Shake it. And a go, do, go, do, go, do, go, do, go. it before? Go, do, go, go, do, go, do, go, and a go, 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 do, go, 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 do, go, go. That's it. Keep it going. So we're going to mix the goon and the go. Goes like this, look. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Goon, goon, go, do, go. Goon. If I'm on my side, I'm going a little bit lower and then a little bit higher. Goon, goon, cha, cha, cha. A little faster now. Goon, goon, cha, cha, cha. Goon, goon, go, do, go. 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 We'll have Michael and Benjamin keep going, and I'm going to show it on my side. Doom, doom, da, da, da. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Notice how the elbows come out a little bit there? Lower and upper thigh. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. We can call this a heartbeat rhythm. Look. Heartbeat rhythm, yeah. Heartbeat rhythm, yeah. Heartbeat rhythm, yeah. Heartbeat. Boom, boom. Nice and gentle. Goon, goon, go, go, go. Goon, goon, little bit faster. And uplifting. Cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon. Boom, boom. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. That's it. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. Goon, goon. Cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon. Cha-cha-cha. Now, the magic of hand drumming lies in the pulse. The pulse here is the heartbeat. Watch this one. Goon, goon, space. Boom, boom, space. Boom, boom. Can we bring a breath? Inhale and then Now maybe the arms come back a little bit. Chest opener. Maybe it's bigger or maybe it's really small. And as we do this, we begin to release tension and stress. On that exhalation, see if you can exhale out through your mouth. It's a cleansing breath, releasing tensions and stresses as you open through your chest there a little bit. Spine is long. You can stay here or come back to the cha-cha-cha. Here we go. And a goon, goon. Let your breath be natural now. You may notice after doing that powerful breath, you might sometimes get a little bit dizzy. You kind of get a little bit high on your supply. So let your breath be natural now. And if anytime you're playing and you don't want to do the breath practice, just let your breath be natural. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon. Gentle on your hands. Energizing your spine. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Goon, goon, cha-cha-cha. Heartbeat. 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 Here we go. One more now with the breath. Goon, goon. Look at this one now. I'm doing a shoulder shrug. And I'm just dropping the shoulders a little bit. They go up and down. Inhale now. And on that exhalation, I just begin to imagine now, bring your visualization into it, and I want you to imagine that as you drop the shoulders down and release, any of the tensions and stresses are just slipping off your shoulders. It's just slipping away. And your breath can help you. Just beginning to unwind, to release, to let go. Your breath helps you. And as you do this, bring compassion. Releasing, unwinding, letting go, letting the tensions just slip off. Releasing, let go. You can stay here Or we can come back to the cha-cha-cha. Here we go. Cha-cha-cha. Notice now. Let your breath be natural and full here. Gentle on your hands. And if another rhythm comes to you, play that, honor that, releasing your inner rhythm. Cha-cha-cha, goon, goon, heartbeat. Goon, goon. As you're playing, where can you release? Where can you soften? Relax your toes. Soften through your hips. Place your hand on your chest here and just tapping on your chest now. And now beginning to just circle. Benjamin, if you can play that. Just begin to circle your torso. It can be bigger, smaller. Right. Good. Just going around. And then the other way. Let your shoulders relax. Just going around. This can be bigger, smaller. Now you may notice that maybe it's just shoulders that want to go around. Maybe the arms are wanting to move, or the head, or maybe the jaws just open or close. I want you to tap into the water element here. Just flowing. And coming to center here, taking a nice full breath, inhale. And then exhale, release. Take another breath, inhale, notice the sensation, the slower breath. And now exhale out through your mouth. These cleansing breaths just wash away tension, release. Inhale, breath filling up with life force energy, prana. Exhale, releasing what doesn't serve. Just let it be, let it go. Inhale, receiving life force energy. Maybe the palms lift up a little bit. Notice the sensation there. And then notice, exhale, palms down, letting go of what doesn't serve you. Good. The next meditation we're going to do is a meditation in a rhythm called merengue, which is very close to my heart because in Chile, where I was born, this is a rhythm that is played often and enjoyed and celebrated through dance, through rhythm. And we're going to play this one, and it's a slowed down version of the merengue. And you can think of this one, it's a visualization of stepping into the light or allowing light to move through the body, releasing and melting and creating spaces in through the body in order to access more healing and a sense of wellness and well-being. And we bring our visualization to the practice, and when we do that, we receive the most health benefit. Studies have been done, and when we drum with a purpose or an intention, this is how we receive the most benefit. And rhythm cultures from across the globe have been doing that since the beginning of time. Drums that are used for sacred prayer, for healing, always have an intention. So this one is about stepping into the light. And we're just going to feel the pulse here. And I'll teach you the heartbeat of the rhythm, and then maybe you'll play a little bit of merengue with me. It's a joyful, uplifting rhythm. And in Vancouver, where I'm living, the light, the sunshine is beautiful and bright out. And now I want to bring it in. I want to bring in the light. So the heartbeat is here. 1, 2, 3. Buddha, Buddha, boom, chicken, oh. Boom, boom, chicken, that's it. Buddha, Buddha, boom. It's a 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we pause right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm on my thighs here, ba, 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 ba. I start with the dominant side, ba, 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 and I end with the dominant side. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ha, ha. Step into the light. Ha, ha. Step into the light. Step. Michael, can you play it with me for a minute? Ba, 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 ba. I just want to make sure we all have it. Can you play? Boom, 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 boom. Chicken. Everybody together. So we first feel that. That's good. Thank you. Step into the light. Notice there's spaces there. So here, the spaces, you can do a little bit of a crossover there. So you're just crossing through the midline. It's good for your body to cross it over. You're synchronizing the right and the left hemispheres of your brain right there, like that. And it can be really small. It doesn't need to be big. That's it, right there. Step into the light. We use the words. Step into the light. Chicken. Step into the light. That's it. That's it. Step into the light. That's it. Keep going. All right, let's bring it here. Get out. Boom, bop, the way. I step into the light. Oh, my day. Step into the light. Oh, my hey. Step into the light. I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Ha, ha. 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 Step into the light. Oh, my day, I hate. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. And step into the light. Ha, ha. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Notice the words I'm using here. I'm saying, step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Step into the light. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Boom, boom. So now you have options. I'm going to play this, but you might go, boom, boom, chicken, boom, boom, chicken, boom. So for our last little meditation here, you're going to jam with me and with Michael and Benjamin, and maybe we'll get Michael on the guiro. Let's show the guiro. It's a really cool little wooden instrument you play with a chopstick. Boom, boom. We'll show the different parts there. Boom, boom, ka-doom, ba, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom. So we got a little jam. Boom. And we're going to add on next week, okay? Goon, goon. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, that's option 1. That's a guiro right there. That's nice. Option 2 with a roll. Boda, boda, boom. Step into the light. But I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into Step 3. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. Oh, yeah, I feel it. Step into the light. gonna continue next week. Shake it, Go, shake it, Last one. Merengue. I could play merengue with you all day. It's just a one rhythm that just, it flows and it just gets better and better. So next week, which is our last session with Pain BC, we're going to go a little bit deeper into the merengue and some of the different aspects of it and build it up like a tree with the roots and then building up from there. We're going to end our session now on the other side so we can see each other, and I'll see you on the other side. We're going to sing a song together, and you can drum with me, chant with me, or move along and dance with me. Here we go. We're going to just come on over to the other side. Maybe, Benj, you can join us. This is a loving kindness meditation. Hello, friends. I'll meet you on this side now. Yay. And if you... Hi.
Hello, everyone.
How'd it go? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Let's get the... yay. Oh, this is so... Oh, your smiling faces has just taken my heart and melted it. Oh, I'm going to do what you did there. I'm going to do a little blessing to you. And speaking of blessings, our loving kindness meditation that we're going to do right now, I'll share the words. You can sing it. You can chant it.
I'm just going to text them to you.
Oh, that's amazing. May you be safe, healthy, happy, and at ease, free from all suffering, living life in peace. We're going to sing it together as we send our healing prayers to each and every one of you. May you be safe, healthy, happy, and at ease, free from all suffering, living life in peace. Safe, healthy, happy, and at ease, free from all microphone issue. Now, sending it to all the healthcare professionals, the doctors, all the grocery store workers, everyone's helping us stay sustained. Safe, healthy, happy, and free from all suffering, living life in peace. Safe, healthy, and at ease, free from all suffering, living life in peace. And now to ourselves, may we be safe, healthy, happy, and at ease. Bring it into your heart. May we be safe, healthy, happy, and from all suffering, living life in peace. Safe, healthy, happy, and at ease, free from all suffering, living life in peace. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. I hope to see you guys next week. And before, thank you so much for joining us. And before we end the session, we're going to hand things back over to Daniel at Pain BC, and he's going to have you take a short poll. Thank you, guys. Beautiful drumming together. Mwah.